So, a big driver of opinion as to whether or not you agree with the BC government's arguments on Kinder Morgan Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion or with the Alberta government's is politics, and particularly federal politics. If you're somebody who voted for the Stephen Harper Conservatives back in 2015, you are almost unanimously on side of seeing this pipeline through to completion. If you're someone who voted for the NDP under then leader Tom Mulcair, chances are you're much more likely to say that this is something that we should be taking a pause on, and that BC's got the right idea in trying to delay completion by studying it some more and looking at regulations to restrict flow of oil. If you are somebody who voted for Justin Trudeau in the last election, you may well be on either side of this debate and this argument. Past Liberal voters are split, and that creates a problem for Justin Trudeau, or has the potential to anyway. We already know that he's had to spend down quite a bit of political capital by saying yes to this project, and it may well have implications for the seat count in 2019 here in BC, where the federal Liberals saw a big breakthrough. So what happens after this? Is he going to risk alienating not just voters in BC, but across the country as a result of this decision, and doubling down on that decision to say, yes, the pipeline will be done. We have signed off on it. It is absolutely going to be completed. Or will saying no, or being seen to be saying no, or waffling, or not coming out as hard and as stridently as he has to this point, actually run the risk of turning off voters in vote-rich Ontario, where he needs people on side? And then there's the Quebec factor. It's a big country, folks. And in fact, the greatest opposition to this pipeline is not in British Columbia, it's in Quebec. And we also know that the Liberals need to hold strong in Quebec and not give way to a resurgence of the NDP or the Bloc vote there. So there's a lot of political math at play, a lot of it driven by regional differences and federal political differences. And really, none of it spells smooth sailing for the federal government in this regard.